Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This one is for October 30th through to November the 5th. So let's see what's on the cards for you. Now, before I jump in, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, Saggy, and you might want to think about dropping me a comment or subscribing to my channel if you do enjoy the readings. It really helps me connect with your energy. We create energetic connection when you do become connected to my channel by subscribing or dropping me a comment, and that makes it easier for me to read for you. It also supports the channel and keeps the free readings coming, so I'd be super grateful for that. If you'd like a personal reading or healing at any time, first link down below will take you to my website where you can check those out. There's also some freebies down below for you. I have a free Learn Tarot Quick Guide, a free Karmic Community, that is my email newsletter. There's also my paid, more immersive Learn Tarot Journey. And my Instagram account. I deliver a lot of free content over there as well, daily readings and spiritual inspiration. So I'd be super happy to have you over there if you want to join along. All right, Saggy, back to your reading, starting with a Moonology card. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. And this may mean it's time to give energy into your situation, to invest more and show the world the real you. So maybe you are needing to give to the situations, people and experiences that you can really, show up in all of your authentic energy, those that celebrate you for who you really are. Full moon in Aquarius, okay? And the Aquarian energy can be associated with our uniqueness, our unique gifts or talents. So maybe there is something that you're needing to bring to the world, to give to the world. Intriguing, Saggy. Let's go to the major arcana, and for you I've got the Hermit. Okay, well, that's the Virgo major arcana, and it really is about stepping out of the cave. What have you been keeping hidden, keeping to yourself? Like I said, it could be your real thoughts, your real opinions. You might need to say where you're at with a situation. I see you crossing an important threshold and coming sort of out of your shell or back to the world, maybe after a period of deep reflection there, or maybe after a spiritual awakening with the Hermit energy also. All right, Saggy, I'm intrigued by this reading. Let's get your 4 cards out and we will then clarify them as we read them. Okay, 10 of Wands in the situation. 4 of Pentacles in your challenge. 8 of Swords in your advice. We've got a lot of stuck energy here. And the 5 of Cups here. So we've got a perception here of you not being able to, let's say, come back to the world or to express what you're really wanting to here, because there's fear of loss, right? And there's also a fear of entrapment. Okay, the Sun energy is here though. So we've got a really clear message from your guides, and that is saying follow the light, like move ahead, it's time. I mean, the Hermit energy can be where we felt stuck in our own energy, or even a little bit depressed or siloed or isolated in a situation. And we might have been keeping a lot to ourselves, keeping our cards close to our chest here. The Hermit is often seeking a path of greater purpose, or, seeking a sense of belonging that you're not getting in a situation, right? But I see that you're holding on to where you are, and it could be for reasons of stability or security here with the 4 of Pentacles. Like, you might be in a job that you have to sort of shelve the real you, right? But you're doing it for the money or because you feel that there's no other option. Some of us do that in a relationship, right? Holding on to the relationship because, you're worried about what comes after that. But I just see you burning out here, Sag. Like, the 10 of Wands is somebody who's, got the weight of the world on their shoulders, who's carrying the load, or just has to keep going in this situation and sort of almost like block their view of what's beyond this. But the Sun says that you can overcome the obstacles here, and that there is, bright times ahead, but you will need to, step into the unknown. It's a time to give to you, I'm feeling. Challenge 4 of Pentacles, and that can be where maybe we don't feel, strong enough confident enough, of value enough to actually give ourselves the gift of letting go and moving forward. There can be genuine fears of the unknown when it comes to the Four of Pentacles, or fears around, you know, money, stability, safety. I'm not talking about safety in terms of you think that something bad's going to happen, but there's safety within yourself to own, you know, to own this and move forward, because the Chariot is this very powerful energy of forward movement, and we see freedom and liberation, and we see the unicorn here, which for me is that very individualistic energy within you that almost wants to be untethered here. So I really feel like you're holding back in a situation, or not showing up as the real you, and not expressing your truth, and it's time. So the Chariot involves making a really powerful, aligned decision forward only, because otherwise we'll go back. Otherwise, our Chariot will take the long and windy road, and we'll never really get to the true victory, which is in moving forward. And the Chariot does talk about leaving behind a sense of home, safety, or comfort in order to claim that victory, because it doesn't lie in this situation. Because that's really just leading you to this kind of feeling of, you know, burnout or suppression of the Ten of Wands. But the 10 is a 10 for a reason. It's a completion. It's the end of a cycle. And I actually feel like you've been in this situation for quite a long time. Like I've got 9 and 10s here. Like it could have been a 9 or a 10-year cycle or struggle for you. The 8 of Swords is in the advice. It is a feeling of entrapment. But your guides want to remind you that that is only in your mind. There's a different viewpoint or a new perspective that you can take. I also feel that there is legitimate overwhelm or stress around how to tackle this forward movement. But can you notice here that this person is all bound up around the third eye, the heart, the gut, all the intuitive centers, meaning the real answer is tuning into your heart and intuition rather than thinking through this, because your thoughts are just going to say, look, stay here, it's easier, you know, we've got everything we need here. But what you don't have, you know, is the real you, the freedom, the expression, the liberation. Now it's come through with the Four of Swords, and it's saying, okay, well, look, you know, you need to get a battle plan in place, and that might take it might take a little while, like you're being asked to pause and reflect on how you can really navigate through this. I do think that we're considering the Three of Swords a severing of ties here, and that is what is going to unlock the Ace of Swords, the true victory and the breakthrough towards your new beginning. But you need to navigate the Five of Cups, and this is genuine disappointment, genuine grief that it hasn't worked out where you are, or that you haven't achieved that in your current situation. Because you're mourning the loss of joy, the loss of growth. I feel an energy of almost like depression or suppression where you are, where you've slowly dimmed your light or slowly closed down your energy as a coping strategy to actually just remain in this situation. So the Sun is saying, come on, it's time for you to illuminate yourself again. Step into the light, be the light. That's what's going to bring new connections, new opportunities your way. And you might not be able to do this overnight, but you're being asked to start giving to the plan. The Lovers. So for some of you, this is around a partnership, whether that is your work partnership or your romantic partnership. The Lovers, outside of that, before it was known as a card of like, you know, soulmates and partnerships in the tarot, it was a card of choice. Choices, big choices around matters of the heart. And the outcome here that you're hoping for is balance and harmony. Okay, I've got 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. No, I've actually got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this reading. I'm just seeing that now. And this is about the pathway to progress. This is progression, you know, so it's really asking you to follow that and to build it. Now the Moon is here, and I'm feeling a lot of genuine, you know, fear, worry, anxiety around this. And a lot of it is because we're stepping into the unknown, the Moon energy. The new path hasn't quite revealed yet. There's worry around that. But this is also an illusionary energy. And the true illusion here, Saggy, is, staying in this situation and expecting happiness, and using these coping strategies and shutting your light down, you'll never find the sun energy in that place. The sun is here to shine light on that shadow for you, to heal it, and saying that by stepping confidently into your power, that is how you truly find the new path. That is when it is really illuminated. And the Seven of Wands, I mean, there might be some resistance. Of course, there's resistance within yourself, but you might need to protect yourself as well from maybe, parties, organizations that might want to keep you where you are or try and talk you into staying. And that might be a push in itself. But the Seven of Wands says that you have the higher ground, okay, and you can push through that. I'll finish on Judgment. It's called Awakening in this deck, and it talks about a very powerful judgment call. It is a freedom and liberation energy of stepping out of what is holding you back, small and constricted. But it all starts with the awakening. It all starts with the seeing, taking off the blindfold and seeing how things really are in the situation. This is the last call. It's the energy that comes before the world in the sequence of the major arcana. And the world is the end of an era. The era where we're not the real us. The era where we're holding back. The area that we might be people pleasing, going along with things. You're stepping out of the shadows now. And I feel that that is the true victory, because the world that comes after this is where we step vulnerably and powerfully into a new cycle, and we've spiritually graduated from making the choices that might not be in alignment with our truth, where we might need to show off parts of ourselves or not be able to be in our full, authentic self-expression. You've been in the cave long enough. And that's just resulted in a lot of stress or, being on paths that don't feel good for you or feel like they're burning you out. We have a real sort of, authenticity fatigue here of you maybe kind of keeping up an appearance or a charade here. The sun says the future is so bright, but it's time to let go, see a new perspective, put a plan in place. And if you do, it's time for you to really move forward as this untethered, beautiful, mysterious unicorn that you really, really are. And that sounds cheesy, but it's a metaphor, of course, for just being the real you. And it's time. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius, and I will leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you'd like a personal reading to tune into your unique circumstances and your unique self, please do follow the first link down below. And don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe on your way out. Be super grateful for that. And I am just wishing you all the love and magic. Do take care. Bye for now.